waits for every week.
Those are the picks.
Oh, my God, I just picked a team with no offensive line.
Who is the celebrity guest picker?
I went to Oklahoma City as a kid.
God help me, game 5.
Oh, I knew it right.
Yeah. Clear emotional pick for sure.
Honesty seems to have gotten me in trouble over the years here. You want to talk about intrigue? You want to talk about excitement?
Those are the picks.
Okay, we are off and running. Sully in the lead by 2 over David. I'm atrocious. I'm 5 games out. Who cares? It's all in good fun. Let's lead it off. One of the games of the week, Clemson, -3.5. They travel to Papa John Stadium to take on Louisville and Lamar Jackson. We go to Hatchet Man.
Okay, Stevie, here's your stuff, buddy.
Hatchet Man.
Yes, it is the game of the week, but I'm calling it the Black QB Bowl. Kelly Bryant versus Lamar Jackson.
6 more inches.
Lamar Jackson is really good at what he does, but
this is a really thickly built guy.
I'm going Clemson. I can't even talk anymore. Clemson.
Oh, my God.
All right. I know.
Was that Collinsworth?
Was he talking about David or was he talking about Lamar Jackson?
I don't
couldn't
know. Sully.
Clemson, they've won 3 straight in this series, but their pass offense ranks 53rd in the country. I'm going with Lamar Jackson. I'm going to pick Louisville just to win this game outright.
You know, I've spent a lot of time in Louisville. Here's the problem. I love Lamar, but the problem is Clemson's got the closest thing to a NFL defensive line.
Yes.
And defense and front fours, they travel. Dexter, Lawrence. I'm going to lay the points. I don't think Lamar's going to have room to breathe. Game number 2. Texas travels to USC. SC laying a monstrous 15.5. We go to David.
Hatchet Man.
It is 2006 all over. No, it's not. No, it's not. Vince Young is not walking in the doors in Texas. USC all the way.
Over to Sully.
Waterford not giving up hope. Mike Sullivan, 16-yard laser.
USC 7-1 against the spread in their last 8 following a straight-up win. I'm going to stick with the numbers. I'm going to go with SC.
What are you, Phil Steele?
How you like those stats?
I do. I'll tell you, I'm still bothered by Texas' performance against Maryland. Those kids didn't even look like they wanted to be there. What the hell is Jones' first name? It's not Tony.
It is Ronald.
Ronald Jones, this running back for USC. To hell with Sam Darnold. Ronald Jones is the truth.
Yeah,
I'll take
I'm not
SC.
a football expert.
Thank you, Roger. Game number 3. LSU -8. They travel to Stark Vegas to take on Mississippi State. We go to Hatchet.
I'm going to take this straight out of Sully's book. Each of the last 3 meetings between these 2 teams have been decided by 5 points or fewer in the final 2 minutes of the game. And LSU will pull off the victory for the 3rd straight year this year. Let's go LSU.
Over to Sully.
I'll give you another stat. I know you like your stats here, Mike. LSU, 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 road games. LSU.
You know, I've been told that Starkville, Mississippi is the worst place on earth. And I refuse to back a team who plays in the worst place on earth. I'll take LSU. It's not a nice area from what I've been told.
Louisiana State.
Game number 4. Tennessee travels to Florida. Florida laying the 4.5. We go to Hatchet.
Crack! I never do this, but the over-under is 49.5. Please go with the under because I think it's going to be a bad offensive game. Let's go Tennessee.
Over to Sully.
Florida. Guys, a stat I cannot get over. Florida, 11 rushing yards against Michigan in week 1. I just simply can't get over that.
6 more inches.
I don't think they're any good. I'm taking Tennessee.
I'm with Sully on this, and maybe we're both walking into a trap. I think Florida stinks. Until I see a quarterback who can throw the ball 25 to 30 times effectively, I refuse to bother with them. I know Tennessee's no great shakes. Hell, both these coaches might get fired, but I'll take Tennessee.
It really doesn't matter what you think.
Oh, Nick. Game number 5. Air Force visits Ann Arbor to take on U of M. Michigan laying 23.5. We go to David.
I'm gonna make this simple, and thank you, Dennis, so much. Defense for Michigan equals good. Offense for Michigan equals very bad. Air Force covers here.
Wow. Over to Sully.
Well, Mike, do you remember the stat I gave you last week about Michigan that I'd like to update about the over-under?
I love game days in Ann Arbor.
Well, Ann Arbor is a very special place, absolutely.
I sat on John Jansen's lap.
He was in studio today with Doug. That was great.
That was a real love fest. Why was there butter all over the microphone?
They are very excited for the Michigan game tomorrow, absolutely. Guys, important to note, Michigan, if you want to win some money, Michigan, the over has hit It's 19-4 in their last 23. That's the over. Over's 50 points tomorrow. But anyway,
That's not what anybody asked.
To the spread itself, Michigan, I'm going to take the Wolverines here. But bet the over.
All right, here's the problem. Michigan, we know what they are. This is a quality football team. You play Air Force, they're a pain in the ass. Now, offensively, I'm sorry. I think Air Force could do a little bit because they don't just do the triple option anymore. They run spread concepts. They got all kinds of stuff. I think Michigan wins. There's no doubt about that. But winning by 24? I think this number's just a little too big. I'm going to take the points here. Michigan wins, but I could see a 31-13 kind of win or a 34-13 kind of win. Oh, come on, will you please? You're giving me 24 points. Let's go to the National Football League.
I don't know what the that means. Steve, oh my. I love the taste of pure vodka in the morning.
Wow, Patriots -6.5.
Not bad.
They travel to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Saints are one of those 0-1 teams as well, just like the Pats. You better win. We go to David.
They won't win. There's infighting with Adrian Peterson and Sean Payton. And did you not do your research, AP? Come on now. Patriots win.
Over to Sully.
Sorry if you're offended by that.
Guys, don't even have to ask me. One of my golden rules, Patriots and Alabama, never, ever, ever bet against either of those two. Got to choose New England.
This spread bothers me, Michael. Too small. Pats are supposed to be unbeatable, but they're 0-1. I think the Pats win, but here's their main problem. They cannot get to the quarterback. I'm not sure they can stop the run. They'll win, but I'm going to take the points on the road here. Saints are back against the wall. They go 0-2. Their season's over. I think they'll fight like hell. I'll take the dog.
Rant on, big boy, rant on.
Cowboys -2.5. They go to Denver to take on the Broncos in that fierce D. We go to Hatch.
Let's go quad box.
I am making this selection in honor of Sully. Dak Prescott is going to go into
Get out of here with
Denver
that.
and lead the Cowboys to victory.
He starts to come, and then he pulls out.
That's going to happen. Let's go, Dak.
This is a really thickly built guy.
Thank
It
you.
wouldn't be because of Dak, though. I'll tell you that much.
my
Guys,
God.
I have to always tell the story. Benny Fowler played against him in high school, so I always have to pick Denver because played against the guy. I covered him. Now he's playing in the NFL.
2 touchdowns last week.
Yeah,
Yes.
and you're sitting here. What's the pick?
And I love it, too.
Yeah.
Denver.
I got to be honest with you. To me, you're not giving me a field goal. I don't know how the hell I can go with Trevor Siemian. I think the Cowboys line up and they run the football. But can they throw it? I'm gonna spite Sully here. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys.
Double box.
Let's go to game number 3. Packers at Atlanta. Atlanta given 3. We go to Hatchet.
The Falcons are opening up their new nest. All I need to say is, go Falcons.
My God,
He's not that great.
Sounded like Janis Joplin. Let's go over to Sully.
I used to talk to Jake Ryan a lot when he was at Michigan, so I'm going to take Michigan's own Jake Ryan and the Green Bay Packers.
I was incredibly impressed by the Pack, the way that they beat up on the Seahawks. The offense even showed flashes. I gave you the Bears last week. I told you I didn't think Atlanta would come out of the box fast. The new play caller, Steve Sarkisian, that's going to take time. I'm going to take the Pack here as well. Game number 4. The Vikings, the Steelers in Pittsburgh. Steelers laying 5.5. David's hot and bothered. David.
I am hot and bothered because you said earlier that Ben is not a good quarterback.
Not anymore.
And despite that, they're going to win. Le'Veon's coming back. Steeler Nation is ready. Let's go Steelers.
Over to
Well,
Sully.
I'm picking this one in spite of you then, David. I'm picking Minnesota, and also Vikings 6-0 against the spread in their last 6 September games. Mike Zimmer teams always start out well. I'm taking Minnesota.
I'm the president of the Dalvin Cook fan club. Steeler defense stinks. I told you Roethlisberger hadn't been any good if you look at it over the last couple of years. I'll take the Vikes. Give me the 5.5. Last game of the week. I mean, it's exciting. It's Monday Night Football. I'm going to be there. Lions, G-Men, Giants laying 3. We go to David.
David, you always dance for the song. You have to dance. Come on.
Oh, my God. You can't do that.
I very well should dance for this game. I'm going to keep it simple like Michigan's game. Giants defense equals really, really good. Lions offense not as good. Giants win the game.
over to Sully.
Guys, this series is tied 21-21-1 between the two teams. I was looking at expert picks today.
What does that mean?
This is just the series history. A lot of the experts' picks, it's basically 50-50, believe it or not. Odell's a huge factor. And here's the thing. Neither team can run the ball. And I will give the Lions advantage in the passing area. I am gonna be the only one on this show that reps Detroit and takes the Lions. Let's go. Monday night, let's go.
All right, listen. Oh, Stevie. Listen to me.
Okay, Stevie, here's your stuff, buddy.
Listen to me. Giants 0-1. Cannot go 0-2. I refuse to believe Matthew Stafford is absolutely a different QB outdoors. You can check the report. You are not coming into my house on Monday Night Football. You are not going to make us 0-2 and end our season. You had a great win week 1. Maybe you'll look great against Atlanta. You are not walking out of New York with a W.
Let's go.
You know what I'm taking. No. Nope. Me. Nope, that's not right either. I am taking the G-Man. Damn right. You're coming home in a body bag. Those are the picks.
Mike, have fun at the game.
Well, that's not up to me. Watch Eric Flowers get Eli killed.
I hope the Lions spoil your time, but besides that, I hope you have a great night.
That's nice. I hope you get an STD this weekend.
I hope I don't. Hope I don't already have one. Who knows?
Those are the selections. I want to apologize to your parents. That was an unsavory remark. 97-1.